It's so easy not to try. Let the world go drifting by. If you never say hello, you won't have to say goodbye.
Hey, Zadzak, are we doing a show or not? My roots are chafing over here.
I'm coming.
Never stay around to cry.
Hi, I'm the Great Allie. And I'm Nawrocki. I'm your host on Doki Doki Awesome. And I'm apparently the only one who's pulling his weight around here.
Sometimes a girl gets it under her skin that she needs a quest. That there's something out there she has to find, even though it may not even exist. And she has to travel far and wide and won't be able to rest until she finds it.
Actually, I'm only here because I short-sheeted her bed.
That itch, I'm feeling it now. And the thing I need to find is the perfect adaptation of Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid.
Oh, well that's nice. Good for you.
How can such a beautiful story that's been adapted so many times still so consistently miss the point of the original version?
You mean by giving The Little Mermaid a happy ending?
I mean, by cutting out the part about her winning an immortal soul and just focusing on marrying the prince.
Do you want me to answer that?
Roll the opening thingy. In 1837, a Danish poet and author wrote the story of a mermaid princess and her quest to win an immortal soul in the love of a prince through her sacrifice and suffering. It's one of the most beautiful stories I've ever heard.
Standards, anyone?
Shut up. I don't really want to get into that with you right now. What I do want to get into is the fact that no one, and I mean no one, has ever done a proper adaptation of the story. Or have they? It is my duty, it is my quest to find this out. Ready to start?
No.
This one, Little Mermaid, 1992.
Alright, that's... Wait a sec. Did you say 92?
Yes.
Dang.
Golden Films entry in the animated classic series. Other gems from Golden Films include fairy tales, such as Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They've also adapted other famous stories, such as The Jungle Book, The Legend of Pocahontas, Aladdin, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
As well as stories Don Bluth did, like Anastasia and Thumbelina.
Basically, Golden Films is responsible for a lot of those shoddy-looking cartoons that you see in the bargain bin at Walmart. Which isn't to say that they don't have their fans. There are a number of people who actually prefer the Golden Films Little Mermaid to the Disney version it was riding the coattails of.
Because it was truer to the story?
Oh my, no. Are you ready to start?
Yeah, I know.
Punch it!
Okay, so what's this?
I don't know.
Book, roller coaster, xylophone tracks, the lion, what? Oh, this is the Golden Film opening.
Yeah.
Look at those eyes. Was this an anime?
This isn't the anime, but it was animated in Japan. Like all great animated movies, this one starts with a musical number.
She's singing.
She can sing. She's singing and she can sing. Be grateful.
Adapted from the classic tale The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen, and not the Disney film. We cannot stress that last part enough.
Thank you, Nawrocki. And then we see this film's version of The Little Mermaid, Princess Lena, trying her hardest to be adorable.
Oh, hey, not Jodie Benson.
Whee! Lena is swimming around, dancing underwater, happy as can be.
Oh, this has been the most wonderful day that's ever been.
Why? She just did a whole bunch of ecstasy.
She's happy because it's her birthday and her official royal pet has let it slip that her sisters are planning a surprise party.
Her official royal pet, Vink the dolphin, is shown as having the mental functions equal to any of the other mermaids. The fact that his position seems to be one of honor softens the blow, but I can't help but feel there's something unsavory about it all.
She's so happy she's inviting every creature in the sea to come to her surprise party.
That strikes me as an etiquette faux pas.
Promise me you won't tell Princess Tristan I told you about it. Please, Lena.
Princess Tristan? Oh, so it was an anime.
Beg pardon?
In Japan, they called her Princess Honda.
Okay. So, she goes to the palace.
And we see that, like dolphins, seahorses are also intelligent, thinking creatures, as they can talk and work as palace guards.
Like chess.
How's that?
You know, chess. Knights, horses, seahorses. Please don't look at me like that.
Fink is also worried that because he told the secret to Lena about the surprise party, he's going to be fired as her official royal pet. That's kinda weird.
Lena crashes her party.
Oh, how can I ever thank you all?
By not spoiling the surprise like a spoiled brat. Are we supposed to like her?
Princess Tristan gives Lena a wreath of pearls. I think it may be an intentional parallel to the story in the oyster clips she wears on her tail when she turned 16, given to her by her regal grandmother.
I think they just got lucky.
Lena swims around looking cute some more and tells Vink about meeting her handsome prince, hypothetically. She has the statue right from the beginning, as in the story, but without the beautiful garden surrounding it.
And thanks to her exposition, the evil sea witch Ursula,
Cassandra.
the evil sea witch, not Ursula, can hear her dream of going to the above world.
She makes a spell to create a whirlpool to send Lena to the surface.
Dastardly.
Oh no, here comes the whirlpool!
Ah, swim away. It has a taste for blood now.
Oh no, Vink is dead!
What a loss.
Oh no, whew, he's just upside down.
Now that I'm up here, I want to really see it.
Okay, flat water, clouds, moon. How exciting.
Lena starts to
I mean,
beg
she doesn't
Vink-
even know about land, swimming up rivers and stuff. How does she know there's anything but all this flat crap?
starts to beg Vink to let her stay up here, and he gives. He goes back down to cover for her absence.
From her own birthday party.
And she starts to frolic. Eventually, she comes across the party ship from the story, where Prince Stefan is celebrating his birthday. Looks like Stefan has his own Vink, a guy named Cosgrove, and in a similar turn of events, Cosgrove let it slip to the ship's captain that today was the prince's birthday, so they threw a party.
I love the classical music they play as a soundtrack. You know, because they spent all their money on this lovely animation. They couldn't afford royalties or a songwriter.
They had that one song.
And we will never speak of it again. Uh-oh, the music's changing.
Chernobog is going to get them.
If this was Freakazoid, Cosgrove would just tell the storm to cut it out. God forbid we should be watching a good cartoon.
Hey, cut it out!
The storm just keeps getting worse and worse. Eventually, the only hope is to bolt. Prince Stefan is packing up.
We must save your royal crown, your highness!
Forget the crown, Cosgrove. Save yourself.
Your majesty, wait! Your crown!
Cosgrove, do you really think my crown means more to me than you do?
Ugh. Well, there goes the ship.
So, like in all adaptions, the Little Mermaid saves the prince from drowning.
Can't hold on any longer. Save yourself, your majesty.
Cosgrove. Cosgrove. Where do you think you're going?
Please, your highness, just let me go.
We're in this together. There. Now, hold on to that piece of mast.
I'm not saying that Prince Stefan and Cosgrove are gay for each other. I just want you to watch while I play some unfitting music.
Thank you, Nawrocki.
Hey, I'm just saying what we're all thinking.
Well, I wasn't thinking it until... Never mind. Like in the story, Lena leaves the prince on the beach to be picked up by women from a nearby convent, and, like in the story, he mistakes one of the women for the one who saved his life.
Back at the sea castle, King Sixpack is angry.
Lena missed her birthday party.
She's a spoiled brat. Also, look at the octopus. He can be a general and Vink is a pet. There is some serious racial stuff going on under the sea. Political intrigue. A much more interesting movie, perhaps.
Lena tries to reason with her father, but he's stern and he speaks to her harshly.
The only way to get him to stop is to start crying.
This ends the yelling, and he sends her to stay at Reef Cottage for a while by herself, without Vink.
Nothing's worse than being reefed. I can't stand it here. There's nothing to do.
Luckily, as soon as she gets there, Vink drops by to tell her she's free to go.
Wait, so as soon as she gets there, she's free to go? What was the point of that scene?
A grounded joke. Get it? Grounded? Reefed? Brunch. Lena wants to use her newfound freedom to go to the surface, but Vink is afraid to.
Wait. Vink is a dolphin, right? Wouldn't he need to surface constantly?
I guess he...
Constantly?
My prince, where can you be?
My breath, where can it be?
And stop whining.
Oh, my name is Vink. I don't know about this, Lena. I'm your official royal pet.
Oh, you're so annoying.
You know what else? There was no actual party in the movie, and there's no significant coming-of-age event, so why even have it as a plot point?
Because this movie is terrible.
I mean, kudos for keeping it an element of the original story, but like I said, when you drop the most important one... Although...
Hey, stop. Stop trying to justify things for the movie. I said stop it.
They can't find her prince, though. They need help.
She goes to her sister, Honda Hime, who's still a bit peeved that she missed her birthday party. But Lena is such a Mary Sue that her sister forgives her. In fact, she's been spending all of her off-screen time tracking down the prince for Lena.
She even has a C-map to his pal... Oh, I just got it!
Just got what?
Princess Tristan, Princess Honda. It was a Yu-Gi-Oh! 4Kids dub joke.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Please don't look at me like that. She even has a C-map to his palace.
Why would they distinguish it that way? Wouldn't it be a map and a land map? So they go up to the surface, go back down to the sea, get grounded, reefed, go to the surface, go back down, and then go back to the surface. This story could really use some tightening.
No one told me that when I was made your official royal pet, that there'd be so much swimming involved in this job.
Oh, I can't believe I finally found him.
And I can't believe how much swimming is involved in this job.
Shut up, Vink. Nobody loves you.
Oh, I'm not pleased with this, Cosgrove. I'm not pleased at all.
Meanwhile, Prince Stefan is upset about his upcoming arranged marriage.
The very idea of them choosing a bride for me.
The very idea of them choosing a bride for me.
Oh, Princess Anna. What do I know of her except that she is the princess of a land far away from my own?
Such marriages make for peace, Your Highness, ensuring that one country will not invade another.
And what about love, Cosgrove?
I forbid you from taking that out of context.
I'm not gonna.
The movie does a pretty interesting job of laying down the political situation at hand. In order to keep his kingdom strong, he must
be seen marrying a woman.
Marry the princess of a country instead of invading it. Love is one thing, but he has a duty to all the people of the country to protect them. But he longs for the woman who saved his life.
Once again, Lena turns to Honda Hime for help.
I thought once you got to see him, that would be the end of it.
But I told you I love him, Triss.
Look, you think you're in love with him, but you can't be.
You're only 16. You have raging hormones. You haven't met him. You don't know anything about him. You have nothing in common. You would have to give up everything that you know, and you would harbor resentment because of it, and you're too young.
He's not like us. He's a human.
We're not gonna touch any of those issues?
Not with a 10-foot pole.
The only one who knows about the dark powers that can turn merpeople into humans is Cassandra the Sea Witch, and Father won't let us even talk about her. Where are you going?
I'm going to see Cassandra.
Why are you being so forward about it? We only have 19 minutes left in the movie. I'm in a hurry. Everyone's trying to talk her out of it, but Lena will not be swayed. The path to Cassandra's castle is filled with dangers. Whee! They must brave a path of whirlpools.
It's gotta be Lena!
Leave him, 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 leave him. Aw, man.
Then horrible hands reach up to pull them to their deaths. I swear to God, Nawrocki, if you play the clip, I think you're going to.
Okay, I won't.
Good.
Psych, yes, I will.
Nawrocki! Finally, they make it to Cassandra's place, and she already knows what Lena wants, and she can do it. Same stipulations as in the story. If he doesn't marry you, then you turn into sea foam.
Did you think I would give you this priceless brew for nothing?
Well, what do you want?
Since we're the same character model, I'll give you a discount and only ask for your voice.
When they don't set up the fact that her voice is the most beautiful in the sea, the deal kind of doesn't make sense. I mean, Cassandra isn't out for revenge like Ursula. She's just running an evil, evil business.
Maybe she just wants Lena to shut up. Hey, do you think if she threw in Vink's voice, they could take out the seafoam catch?
Lena's not a great haggler.
Oh, lucky the potion works on SpongeBob underwater physics.
Lena's deal with the devil is done, and she is sent to the above world as a mute human.
76% of the way into the movie, and they have to introduce 2 new characters. Since Lena can't talk, someone's got to.
Oh my gosh! She's not wearing clothes, Cecil.
A sure sign that she's a mermaid turned human.
Of course!
Skinny dipping, not a thing.
Well, you know, she's got the wreath and the tankini and the lei and everything. The only thing she's missing is the pants.
Skinny dipping, not a thing.
She's fainted.
Not used to her legs yet, I'd guess.
Okay.
Prince Stefan falls instantly in love with Lena and orders that she be allowed to stay in the castle.
This worries his mother, the Queen of Hearts, because she's a commoner who can't even speak. They have to hustle the arranged marriage.
Now come along, my dear. I don't want to miss the acrobats.
That's a strange way to end a political discussion with your wife.
There's a dance going on.
Those are the worst acrobats I have ever seen.
You're just spoiled from Psychonauts in the China Pavilion at Epcot. So Stefan has to go meet the woman he's supposed to marry. To show how not into this he is, he brings Lena along with him.
But I promise you, after this trip, I will marry you.
Did you hear that, Cecil? The prince is gonna marry her.
Why ain't you gonna marry me, Cecil?
Now, Claudia, we've been over this.
Meanwhile, over with Princess Anna, Anna is having a similar problem as Stefan. She has to marry him so his country doesn't invade hers, but she's in love with a noble named Maxwell and wishes to marry him instead.
When did this movie get interesting?
Once Lena lost her voice. Prince Stefan goes to meet Princess Anna with Princess Lena.
Oh no, close-ups on amazed faces. It's love at first sight.
No, it's just that Anna was the woman he thinks saved his life.
I waited weeks for you to recover, but...
Wait, but it's only been a few days in underwater time.
Well, this is delightful. Positively delightful.
His eyebrows don't seem to think so.
If Prince Stefan marries Lena, the king will take it as an insult against how his daughter saved Stefan's life, and he will totally declare war. So Prince Stefan and Princess Anna are to be married, and Lena is to turn into sea foam.
I know how you must feel, Lena.
I know exactly how you feel.
Cecil and Claudia tell Vink what's going on, and Vink goes to get Lena's father, who comes back up with the wrath of Chernabog, to create a storm to destroy the prince so he doesn't marry anyone else. Lightning strikes and Anna is almost killed, but Maxwell saves her life. The king wants to repay him, but the only way he can is to reward their love. Prince Stefan assures him that even without the marriage between him and Anna, his father would never invade the country of the woman who saved his life.
Stop the storm! Stop the storm!
Away, sky creatures! Away!
Ham!
You don't understand. They're getting married.
I know they're getting married! That's why I'm... Oh, you mean they're getting married?
I think he's got it now, Claudia.
Let's get married.
And so, Princess Lena and Prince Stefan live happily ever after. The end. So, what did you think?
Cheap, shoddy, insulting. Hand me that thesaurus.
For those of you keeping score at home, we have a point for Lena's statue, a point for the mention of seafoam, a point for the witch's bargain, a point for the birthday party, a point for the character of the princess that the prince thinks saved his life.
And minus 1,000,000 points for Vink.
All in all, this story bears more resemblance to the Walt Disney adaptation and the toy animation Ningo-Hime film than it does the actual H.C. Andersen fairy tale.
Well, I'm glad that now you at least have all of this out of your system.
Oh, what do you mean? This quest is just starting.
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. You need to stop. Well, until next time, I'm Allie. And I'm Nawrocki. Goodbye.